Hey guys, and thank you for stopping by Ballistic Barbecue. Today I am cooking Kalua pork. It's a Hawaiian style of pulled pork, and I can guarantee you that there are going to be a few techniques that I'm going to demonstrate that you've probably never seen before. All very easy, so do not go anywhere. Let's get going. Alright guys, so Kalua pork. It's that succulent pig that the Hawaiians cook under the ground. And what I'm going to do is basically kind of replicate the effects that cooking under the ground do. I'm also going to try to keep the flavors pretty legit as far as the Hawaiian stuff's going. What I have here is some pink Hawaiian sea salt. Do not confuse this with, the pink salt we use for curing. It's just a natural occurrence here, the color. And I'm going to season this very liberally with this salt. This is actually going to be the only seasoning we're going to use on this pork. By the way, this is a 8.5 pound Boston butt, pork shoulder, bone in. All right, so the shoulder's been seasoned with this salt. Now we're moving on to the next step, which is just the first of many very cool, but again, very easy techniques here, so stand by. All right, so I have the pork roast setting atop some banana leaves. If you can't find these, then don't worry about it. Parchment paper works fine. I'm doing this just to kind of try to keep it a little bit, traditional here. Anyway, this is just a small section of what the banana leaves look like. If you have access to Asian stores or Hispanic markets, those are the places to go. So what we're going to do is just simply wrap this up, and the leaves do tend to kind of break a little bit, and we're going to go ahead and truss this up. Just butcher twine here. All right, so we have the little porky package here. Next step. All right, so next step is going to be wrapping this whole package in saran wrap. So what I've done is I've laid out 3 layers of saran wrap on the cutting board going lengthways, and then I've taken a couple going crossways and one going this way. I'm usually pretty jacked up when it comes to working with saran wrap, but I was actually able to pull this off, so I'm fairly happy. So first thing I'm going to do is take these sides here that are going to kind of seal the corners and fold them over. And this one right here. Then we're just going to tightly wrap this kind of like a burrito. Very good. All right, next step. Final step, then we're going to get it on the big green egg, so stand by. All right, so the final step before we get this thing on the big green egg is we're going to wrap this up in foil, a lot of foil. All right, I'm actually going to add one more sheet to this. I want to get the ends a little bit better, and then I'll see you guys out at the egg. All right, so big green egg is preheated to 275. Got the plate setter in. Just going to drop it in there. It's basically double wrapped now with foil, and I took a lot of precaution to make sure there's not going to be a bunch of leakage down at the bottom or the ends. What I'm going to do is just, again, keep it running at the 275, and I'm gonna let this guy cook for 6 hours. See you then. All right guys, 6 hours have come and gone. We have Kalua pork now. What I'm gonna do is take it in the house. I'm gonna let it rest for about 30 minutes or so, then we'll get it all pulled and plated up for you. So meet you inside. All right guys, so it's been sitting for 30 minutes now. Next step is going to be draining the juice. There's a lot of actually good juice that's been collected in this package here, and I'm going to very carefully save it because what I'm going to do is pour it into this, which is a fat separator. That way I can use some of the broth. I've got it in this pan, and it's on like a cooling rack type of deal. I'm just going to put it at the bottom of the funnel now. It's going to run right out. All right, so the juice is all drained, and I actually have a decent amount of broth here. A little fat we're going to pour off here. Let's get this pork pulled. Very unique smell with those leaves, those banana leaves. Smells, I can smell, very porky smell, but it's definitely different than your traditional, like a southern pulled pork. Wow. That's the bone. There is literally no fat that I see here. It's all been rendered away, so very, very happy with that. All right, guys, look at this. Very, very tender. Wow. I'm going to continue doing this. I'll get it all pulled, then I'll get it plated up for you. All right, guys, and here it is all plated up. Got it plated on some of the banana leaves I had left over. Kind of appropriate. This is my last video of 2013, and right here, these are our last plumeria flowers of 2013. These little tiny things are pretty much left. Anyway, and I'm not going to lie to you, I've been eating the heck out of this while I've been pulling it. It's good. It's got that really nice caramely flavor. But anyway, guys, cheers. Happy New Year's. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, it's really good. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video.